It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll play host to a battle between conferences. It's the Titans and the Bears on Sunday Night Primetime.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but we are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You look at this Bears defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Levis to throw it. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 16 carries, 79 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Levis looking to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he will have a Titans 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They go play action. Here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. This defense for the Bears, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
A timeout for an injured player, and it looks like it's Treylon Burks who's in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Levis. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Henry. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Back to throw, it's Levis. Touchdown! Noah Fant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Levis now on 1st and 10. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Little bootleg here, Levis. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because
the Titans offense set to begin the drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Levis. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Levis back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Now Levis. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Levis sets up to throw here. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. DeMarcus Walker. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the... Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has, percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Back to the air on 2nd down. Levis. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and 10. Here's Levis. He's got Derrick Henry again. Back-to-back catches. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Levis to throw once more. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will... So we're in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. They begin with Henry, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Going deep for Hopkins. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for the Titans. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Off the play fake, Levis. He gets this one to Burks. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Levis on 3rd down. Flush to his right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted.
Automatic 1st down.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll give Henry another shot. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeAndre Hopkins. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, They need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 3rd and 2, here's Levis. And this is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Agnew now to return. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Bears take over. So we've got a 2-score game in the 4th quarter, and this defense needing a stop in a hurry. On 1st down, Levis. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. He'll drop to throw. It's complete, Burks. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. Levis to throw it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Levis now on 2nd down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
The Bears now ready to take a start of the drive here, 4th quarter, and this defense looking for a stop. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he's got it across mid territory. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Again, it's Henry. And he is going to have a Titans 1st down, and that should just about do it. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. Well, a couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for Tennessee, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.